good people? How you feeling? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. Y'all get that? Y'all get business consulting kit. That's for y'all, my entrepreneurs, those that are out here doing your thing. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., coming to you from the lab. Hopefully, bringing you some knowledge, information, and resources that will allow you to be the best organization that you are striving to be the best entrepreneur that you're striving to be the best employee that you want to be. That's what we do here at JNF Enterprises. So we want to thank everybody for coming in today. Y'all know what it is. All week, what we've been doing. I'm not going to belabor the point, but I'm here to let you know what we're talking about this week. We've been talking about get locked in. Say it with me. Get locked in. I want you to write that in the chat for me. Get locked in. We're being locked in. We've gotten locked in all this week. I know, the holidays are coming up this weekend. Christmas is, and everybody's doing their little Christmas shopping and, running here, going there, trying to get the last bit of Christmas shopping in. But for those that are entrepreneurs, y'all know what it is. What's today? Today is Thursday. But it's not Thursday. It's Think Different Thursday, because we as entrepreneurs, we as business owners, even as managers, supervisors, employees, we think differently. We don't, in order for you to stand out, you think differently. We don't think like everybody else. We don't think like everybody else, and that's what makes us stand out. Any successful person, any successful industry, any successful business in any industry, they stand out. And they stand out because they think differently. They don't think like everybody else. Average is not an option when it comes to being successful. It's not. We don't think like everybody else. So here's what we're going to do today. Today is Think Different Thursday, but also in our Get Locked In, it's making an informed decision. When you get locked in, you make an informed decision. I'm saying that when you get locked in, you make an informed decision. How do you make an informed decision? I'm going to give you these three things and then we done for the day, because I'm not going to keep you long. You gather information, you understand the need, and then you're able to explain the benefits. I'm going to say that again for you. You gather information, you understand the benefits, and you explain the benefits, and then you have supply options. You look at the options that you have. It's my guest theory of it's my be our guest theory that we use in order to be able to get locked in order to be able to be a successful business that we are. What do you got to do? No matter what position that you're in, whether you're a line level employee or whether you are the executive in the organization or you're an entrepreneur, you got to gather information, you got to understand the need, you got to and then be able to see the benefits or explain the benefits to you or to others, and then you supply options. What are your options that you have in order to be able to make that sound decision? That's what we do. Gathering information. How do you gather information? Do you have a system in place in order to be able to gather the information? What system do you have in place? What process do you have in place? And what system do you have in place in order to be able to gather the information? Then, once you gather the information, are you good at analyzing the information? What is the information telling you? That's how you understand what it is that you've gathered. You've got to analyze it. You've got to look at it. What does the data tell you? What is the data telling you? What is it showing you? So that's understanding it, taking a look at it, rationalizing it, seeing what's going on. It's like understanding what's going on in the stock market. If you aren't gathering the information, you can't understand what the market is doing. And then as a result of that, you can explain to yourself, or you can explain to those that you are in partnership with, collaboration or whatever, the reasoning behind the decision that you make, the options that you have, and then making that sound decision. That's how you make sound decisions. That's how you make an informed decision. So that's what we're going to do today. Before you make any decision today, moving forward, I want you to gather the information. I want you to understand the information, study it, analyze it, and then I want you to be able to explain the information to you. Can you explain it to yourself? Before you explain it to anybody else, can you explain it to yourself so that you know what the benefits are of making that decision? Is it, what are the possible results of the decision that you're going to be making? And then what are your options in that decision making? So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing on this Think Different Thursday. We think differently, y'all. We don't think like everybody else. We don't think like everybody else. In order for you to stand out and be different from everybody else, you can't think like everybody else. Average people think like everybody else. And in order for you to be an above average business, in order for you to be an above average employee, in order for you to be an above average manager, an above average supervisor, you've got to stand out. And you stand out by doing these three things. You gather the information, you understand the information so that you can see the benefits of the decision that you're going to be making. You explain the options, or you explain the benefits. You're able to explain what the benefits will be for you, for the person that may be buying your product or service. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a manager, if you're an employee, you're looking at what the benefits are of making the decision that you're making. And then what are your options? You supply the options. What are the options that you have in the decision that you make? Is it going to be option A, option B, option C, or do I only have option A? So you have to supply the options. Take a look at the options. That's how you make an informed decision. That's how you get locked in to make an informed decision. That's what we do on this Think Different Thursday. Told y'all I wasn't going to be long. I'm not going to keep you long. I know y'all about to run out. Y'all about to go and do your Christmas shopping and do all of your last minute shopping and everything like that. But just wanted to hopefully drop this bit of information on you. We've been talking about getting locked in all this week. We talked about the mindset, having the mindset. We've talked about mapping it out, having the black print. And we've also talked about motivation. What's your motivation behind it? And today we just talked about making an informed decision. We got one more that we'll be talking about this week. We only have 11 more. Is it 8 more? Because today's the 22nd, so we got 9 more days. 9 more days left in 2022, y'all, and it's gone. It's gone. So what are you doing to close this year out strong? Get locked in so you can close this year out strong, and so that you can go into 2023 locked in. Let's go into 2023 getting locked in. Let's be locked into 2023, mapping out what we want to do first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. That's how we stand out. That's how we make ourselves better by the end of the year than we were at the beginning of the year. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great, outstanding day. Stay locked in.